Rose swings.
There it is, get out for 41-92.
This is the baseball capital of the world. Regardless of what they say in New York, or Philadelphia, or Chicago.
We continue to reflect on the life and the legacy of Reds legend Pete Rose. Pete was known for his fierce attitude and, of course, for being the hit king. So we're talking about his legacy, and we have a special guest with us. If you know this person, you're probably my age, maybe. Wildman Walker is a legend, honestly, in this town. He was on
Some would
radio.
say in my own mind, but that's good, Tricia.
You were on the air for so long.
Yeah.
You are probably like the most famous, genuine fan of Pete Rose that I can think of.
I would agree with you. Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
Why would you say you are?
Why? Because I've been a fan of his since 1963, and I stayed with him in all his troubles, in '89 and on, and all the troubles that he encountered. I never, I backed him 100%. He never forgot that either.
And your son?
Well, I named my son Pete after him.
Yeah, Pete Edward, right? Was the whole
Yes,
thing,
yeah.
did you get the whole thing?
Here, you know how that worked out?
Tell me.
My dad's middle name was Edward, so it worked out. Pete Edward Walker.
Perfect. Why did you become such a big fan of his?
Just the way he played. The way he played hard every at bat. And if he wanted 2 hits, he wanted 3. He wanted 4, he wanted 5. And he was always great with the fans. I don't know how many autographs I got before I even got in the media that I got from Pete Rose at Crosley Field, because I was there then from '67 to '70. I bought like a half-season ticket, so I got him to sign all kinds of stuff, and he didn't even know me then. And I don't know if I told. I don't think you know about this story.
Go ahead.
But I got arrested in 1969 for running on the field and shaking hands with Pete Rose because he was in the batting title race with Cleon Jones, and me and my buddies were all talking. So many guys were running on the field that year. I don't know what it was. It was '69. That was a crazy year.
Yeah.
So I ran out. I ran to second base. I slid into second base. Then I ran out to right field and shook hands with Pete. And and all he said was, "You're blank as grass." So then I left. I went to court, and it was $25 in costs back then. Well, then I went back to the ballpark the next day. I had him sign my disorderly conduct ticket.
You do it?
Him and Tommy Helms. Oh yes, I got it in a frame.
It's awesome. You have all these tickets also.
Yeah, those are. I wanted to bring those little show and tell. That was 2 tickets from 41-92 when he came back as manager, August 17th. June 6th, 1964, when I first met Pete, really. Because, I didn't have a car. My dad was working. He couldn't get me down to the ballpark that much.
Yeah.
And then the ticket stuff from the softball game.
Yeah.
And the ticket stuff from October 1st. I think you got it upside down. Ticket stuff from October 1st, 1978, which was his last game as a Red before signing as a free agent with the Phillies. That game, Trish, went 14 innings. How ironic.
So
How ironic.
All right, so tell me about 14s. You said there's a lot of 14s out there.
Oh, my God. I came up with this.
List them up with
like Cincinnati Reds, 14 letters. Okay, how many bats in the smokestacks at Great American Ballpark? 14. Pete Edward Rose. Okay, 14 letters. Let's see. Pete Edward Rose. What's the other 14s?
That's good stuff.
Well, that's 3 right there.
That's 3.
Yeah, but Cincinnati Reds, it's just ironic, 14.
So we have so many photos we've been showing of you over the years. How did you become such good friends with him?
Well, it was really probably after he was, really after he admitted that he finally bet on baseball, because we had him in the WEBN studios right after that. And he apologized to me on the air, which blew my mind. Like, I'm really sorry, that I didn't tell the truth. And I told him, I said, that's all right, man. So I just, kept in touch with him, and it just went on. And now I wrote the book. I said, I'm going to come out to Vegas to see you, and I need you to get some pictures. He said, come on out. And that's when I met him out in Vegas.
Because you were with him a lot in Vegas. We have all these.
Yeah.
Tell me, we have to wrap it up, but tell me about your book, so that people could learn more information about it.
Well, it's called Wildman, the book, Part 2. Now, Part 2 is out. You can get it through Amazon and probably some of the other sites. But it's all about my radio career, how it started. My radio career, as you know, was very strange. And here's the topper. A film documentary is now being made about my radio career.
Is that right?
And we're going to release it, we hope, right after the election. Yeah, a film documentary. So I'll be back with you about the film documentary.
You bet.
Because we got great video of talking to the hit king over at the Hampton Inn, before, like 6 months ago, talking about me. It was priceless. And Boomer Esiason.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you're the best. Thanks, man.
Good to see you.
All right, here's Dan Wells with Health Minute.
Steps and calories.